20 shots and was 9 of 10 at the free throw line. Leonard has led the Clippers in scoring the last 7 games. Knock on wood, everybody, so this brother can stay healthy. The Lakers are back in action tonight. They play Chicago at Crypto.com. The Lakers are going for their 4th straight win. LeBron could be another game-time decision. He's missed the last 3 games with an elbow injury and a bruised hip. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
They say time flies when you're having fun. The founding members cohort is now officially over. Hard to believe. It's been a joy sharing what I've discovered after nearly 40 years of conversations with presidents, cultural icons, and game changers in every field of human endeavor. If you missed the first cohort, the good news is that we're already planning the next one. Now the seats will be limited, and those on our waiting list will receive exclusive early access and special discounts not available to the general public. So, if you are ready to transform the way you connect, lead, and build trust, do not hesitate. Go to TavishTalks.com and join the waiting list today. That's TavishTalks.com. The next cohort is coming. Make sure you are in the room. I'm Tavish Smiley, and I hope to see you there.
KBLA Talk 1580. It's poetry time, y'all. The poet laureate of Black Lives Matter will be with us shortly. While we wait for her, we've got a poet in the house. I don't consider myself a poet. I'm descended from poets. My mother, Diane DePrima, was the poet laureate of San Francisco, and they've considered one of the beats. She's an early feminist, a revolutionary, actually. And she would have a lot to say in these times. My father, Amiri Baraka, also a poet and playwright. And maybe for that reason, I avoided poetry. For a while, I was rapping. And I do write. I write everything but poetry. But Miles Lowe is a poet. To me, rappers are poets. Do you consider yourself a poet?
Say, baby, I'm a poet and I know it, baby.
Now he gonna hit me with the stereotypical poet voice. But I mean, to me, when you write lyrics, rap lyrics, those are poems.
Yeah, I look at them as pretty much that's the same. I look at it as poetry to instrumental arrangement at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
all coming from the soul and the spirit anyway. So
I mean, is Barry White a poet? Is Gil Scott-Heron is definitely a poet.
You're definitely a poet.
Yeah.
All the poets.
But real poets, and what I mean by real poets are people who dedicate their lives to verse.
Yeah.
You know, dedicate their lives. I mean, the people like Langston Hughes, the people like Allen Ginsberg, like my mom, like my dad, and all their friends, that's what they did. Like, that's what they did all day. That's what they did. They read poetry. And I think real poets are not afraid to speak truth to power. Okay, I'm losing my poet, my resident poet, but just for a second. Yeah, real poets are truth tellers, and I think because most poets are not wealthy, because I can tell you, I always joke, I had lifestyles of the poor and famous coming up, meaning my parents, a lot of people knew their names, they might know their work, they heard them at a reading or they saw them at a protest, but they never made money because poetry, it's like being a painter, unless you're one of those few. I think it's even more low wage than painting, because you do have some painters that make big money while they're alive. Many wait until they pass on to get their recognition, to get their flowers, but some do. Whereas most poets, they don't make any money. They stay broke. They do it for the love. They do it for activism. They do it because they have no other choice. It's what their soul demands. And so I guess that's the distinction that I make between a part-time poet or saying what Miles just said, everybody's a poet. And I think my mom would love that, Miles, what you said, because she was always trying to get us all to write. But to me, real poets are people who dedicate their lives to it and who are unapologetically artistic and outspoken and rooted in whatever their worldview is. She's here now. She's a poet and a comedian. She's a screenwriter, an actor, an educator, and an organizer. She's also quite a roller skater. Yazmin Moet Watkins, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm blessed. Do you consider yourself a real poet?
I do.
Yeah,
I do. I've been doing poetry so long. It is a lifelong commitment, and the muses come to visit me. So,
well, it's funny because a lot of the people that I know that are poets, they started when they were little kids. You're one of those.
My first poem was in the 8th grade about my cat Tigre.
Yeah.
Like,
and did you make sort of a pledge to yourself to keep being a poet?
I just kept having feelings that needed to be expressed. That was really it. I remember the first poem, and then I remember writing and then writing more, and it just never stopped.
Mm. So you never had the effort. It just flowed out of you.
I mean, I think there's effort of being like, I'm going to sit down, or I will, like, sometimes there can be inconvenient moments when the poems come and you're like, not now, I'm in the shower, or whatever.
Right.
Then you're like, I gotta write it down. I gotta do it.
Miles, when did you write your first rhyme?
Ooh, early, like third grade.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's something about, like, you're just like, oh, I have to write it down.
Mm. And I mean, I always think about this, like my mom said she started really early too, and she made a pact with herself to be a poet and studied poets and read poetry and learned about poetry. But it's not a high paid job. So it's not like I want to be a poet so I can drive a Ferrari.
I mean, there are ways to sustain yourself that you discover later on. You're like, oh, like I can actually make this my full time. And it's a scary thing because not a lot of people do. It seems like when you're starting out, not a lot of people do it, but it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Right. So what was it?
I don't know that the Ferrari. I mean, actually, let me not say that. Let me not claim that. My Ferrari is loading. I don't know.
Right. But really the question was based on what was, I mean, other than wanting to get your feelings out, what was the aspiration? What did you see? What was your vision? It was, even if it was the Ferrari or if it wasn't, what was the vision? What was the intention?
I mean, the intention behind it was I have feelings about the world around me, about how queer Black women are treated. And so, like, let me not knock things over. Like, the poems came and I had to write them. And then as I started sharing them, I think especially I was in undergrad, and I was a part of a group called the Silent Poets. And we would talk about, what our experiences were like being Black on campus and intersectionality showing up in our work. And professors would invite us to their classrooms. We would take over the cafeteria with our Silent Poets manifesto. Like, it was something that I saw that changed literally our sexual assault policy on campus. Like, I saw the ways that like art and activism sort of went hand in hand and how it made a tangible difference on our campus. And when I came back to LA, I was like, oh, I can continue to use this tool that I started honing, I think, in undergrad in an intentional way. And I'd say in like 2013, I remember, okay, so this is like a very random story, but I wanted to visit all my friends from undergrad. And so each city I went back to Pennsylvania, went to Dickinson College. I went back to Pennsylvania. I did a little bit of like a poetry tour there. Like went to some mics in New York, met some folks at the New Eurekan. Like I was like, oh, well, I got to go see my friends in DC. And then I was like doing something at Busboys and Poets. And like it was this mini poetry tour, if you will. And I was meeting other poets who were like, this is my full time. And I'm like, what? And I think I actually opened for your dad randomly out there. And like, it was just like when you get around other poets, you're like, oh, like this is a thing that you can actually do. And I remember I had been invited to the National Conference on Race and Ethnicity in American Higher Education. And that was like one of the sort of opening moments for me where colleges were like, we want you to come to our campus. Like you speak to intersectionality. And it wasn't like, this is my job. It was just like, this is what I speak to and what I do. And I think blending theory with lived experience, like poetry is a really great vehicle for that. And so I started touring at colleges and universities in like 2013, 2014. And that was like, oh, I can like go do a college gig in Nebraska or insert random place and then come back home and I'm also an actor. So like I would do web series with Issa Rae when it was like $25 an episode. Like I was doing Black and Sexy TV. And so the poetry actually sustained my acting career,
which is amazing.
Like
that sounds like a very bad plan. Like I'll use poetry to support my acting career. Like, let me get 2 jobs where I starve, but obviously you didn't starve. You're thriving. So a very bad plan can be a very good plan if it's what was meant for you.
Yeah, and I think I was up until that point because I like was going to be in entertainment in some way. So I'd been an environmental steward at the Walt Disney Studios, making their films green. One of my first internships was at CAA through the scholarship program that sent me to undergrad Posse. It's a leadership scholarship. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I interned at ABC in their talent development department. I was an assistant, an executive assistant. I'd been a PA. I'd sort of had all these jobs. And my last desk job as an executive assistant, I was like actually getting bullied by like the office dog. Like it was like not a good fit. I was like driving from Echo Park to Santa Monica. I was hating it. And that's when like the poetry started picking up. And I was sort of like, I can keep going down this path of like having my 9-to-5 desk job and who knows where that will go. Even at Disney, I felt like I'd hit the green ceiling. Like I had done 3 films and I was like, where do I go next? Like I know that this is not fulfilling. And so it was a leap of faith type thing. And there were very hungry days because, you know, especially when you're trying to figure it out, like what school is going to bring me? Like, please. Mm-hmm,
mm-hmm. For those who aren't familiar, when she referred to New Eurekan, she's talking about the New Eurekan Poets Cafe, which is famous in New York. We're talking with Yazmin Moet Watkins, poet, comedian, screenwriter, actor, and, of course, organizer. Continue the conversation. You're invited in, 800-920-1580. We're keeping it going when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
Thanks for starting your morning off with a voice that speaks truth to power and the powerless, getting to the heart of what matters most in our community. This is where authentic conversation meets real action. From breaking news and politics to culture and community solutions. This is where you hear perspectives you won't hear anywhere else. This is where we come together, get informed, and make change happen. You're inside First Things First with Dominique DePrima on KBLA Talk 1580.
Good morning, sunshine. You make my day. All the women who independent, throw your hands up at me.
This March, we're turning up the volume on the women who changed everything. KBLA Talk 1580 is proud to celebrate Women's History Month, honoring the trailblazers, truth tellers, and game changers who shaped our world, our culture, and our community. From the freedom fighters to the firsts, from the boardroom to the front lines, from the unsung to the unforgettable. All month long, we're celebrating the stories, the voices, and the conversations that remind us that women, Black women, have always led the way. Don't miss a moment. This is our moment. This is our story. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580, Los Angeles' home for the conversations that matter.
I'm your girl, you're my girl, we're your girls. We want you to know that we love you.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Angela was. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was having health problems, got behind on her taxes, interest and penalties were adding up. She called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $15,000. Civic Tax Relief is a professional tax negotiation firm that can protect you from the IRS. If you're getting collection letters, call Civic Tax Relief for a free consultation. They will go to work helping you discover all the relief programs you may qualify for free. James owed the IRS $37,000. Civic Tax Relief represented him against the IRS, and by the time everything was completed, he did not owe the IRS anything. If you are in trouble with the IRS, call Civic Tax Relief for your free consultation now. 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257. Get a free consultation and real tax relief. Call 800-200-2257. 800-200-2257.
Thanks for waking up with Dominique DePrima on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yazmin Moet Watkins is here. She is a poet and a lot of other things. She's a creative, I guess, is the term. I don't know if you like that term. Some people don't. But you got a lot going on. And among those things, I was thinking that you came with the purple on because of Black Women Are Divine.
But of course.
Which is coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, March 15th, 11 a.m.
March 15th sounds like it's far away, but it's actually this weekend.
Isn't that wild? I feel like I blinked and I'm like, oh, it's March.
First quarter gone.
Right.
Yeah. So, but you do this every year, right? Black Women Are Divine.
Yeah, this is the 6th year that I've been doing it. And I'm the co-chair for the Arts and Culture Committee for BLMLA. And so part of that looks like curating a really beautiful artistic lineup. And this year, every year, I'm so excited to hear from different artists and different mediums. And Black Women Are Divine is so divine. It's like one of my favorite days of the year.
Explain what it is for people who haven't. She even has a purple bubbly. Like the whole purple thing is really popping in here right now. Explain what it is for those who have not been.
I didn't even notice that. So for those who haven't been, Black Women Are Divine is like, I call it like a Burning Man for Black women. Like, because you can't buy or sell anything. You literally just, Black women show up and people gift them things, whether it's massage, Reiki, we got food, there's healing services, dance, there's a children's village. Like, it's literally just like a space for Black women to frolic. And I love a frolic. But also I think it's like a time to get rooted in our divinity, to be with each other, to fellowship, and to honor those who have gone before. It's on Breonna Taylor's anniversary or her birthday, and so we get to celebrate her as well in this time and space, and think about all the other Black women who've been stolen from us by state-sanctioned violence. And it's a day for us. That's it. Like, people come to pour into us, we pour into each other, and yeah, and it's not in the desert, so
yeah, right. It's actually on the summit. If you know LA at all, it's kind of like, it's the Norman O. Houston Park, which I never knew the name of until Black Women Are Divine.
Same. I would pass that park all the time. I literally never knew the name.
Yeah, I used to call it the pot smoking park, but whatever park it is, it's right at the top of the hill where all the streets meet. You know, and it's actually, it's kind of hard to park there, but you can park at the mall.
Yeah,
by the IHOP and there's a shuttle that goes up there, or you could actually just power walk.
Oh yeah,
or park your car somewhere and power walk. That's what I usually do. But yeah, this is a reclamation in honor of Breonna Taylor, and it's also a show, right? You mentioned curating an artistic lineup, so that means you pull together, produce a stage show, and I know Aloe Black is one of the performers. Yeah. But there's also a bunch of poets, right?
Poets. We've got this year, Medusa is performing.
Amazing.
The legendary Medusa is performing. We've got some sound healing and breath work that will start us out as well in the lineup. And there's some other really exciting artists that are coming. So get ready to have your hearts moved.
Yeah, one of the pieces that I love about this experience is the intergenerational thing, because you see mamas bring their kids, and the kids are playing over here while the moms are doing something else. You Dr. Abdullah pointed out, you can see them, but there's someone else watching them.
Yeah.
And then, so it feels very safe. And then you have moms bringing their moms bringing grandmas, and that intergenerational exchange is real powerful. I think a lot of the grandmas and great grandmas that come haven't experienced that kind of pouring into, as you put it.
Right. And especially, I think, like, seeing folks who wouldn't necessarily go get a massage, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is a lot of people.
It's so many of us, and like that don't take the time and that get to just be like pampered for a moment. Like, I think that piece of it is so important for us, because we tend to go and don't take time to like really take care of ourselves. And so this day of even just energetically receiving Reiki, receiving acupuncture, like there are these things that we don't prioritize. And this day, I'm like, even if it's just this time and space, we will.
One good thing. That's what Aloe Black's song says. All we need is one good thing. And Black Women Are Divine is definitely that. It's actually a lot of good things rolled into one. It's 11 to 4. Is that right? 11 to 4. And it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. Everything is free.
Everything is free for Black women.
Yeah.
You don't pull out your credit cards. Don't bring your pocketbooks. Don't write any checks. I don't know who's writing checks anymore, but you know, it could happen. Some people do.
Some people do. Yes, but also, I mean, other people come that aren't Black women. A lot of times they're volunteering, or hanging out.
I've seen people in the past come and they're like, I just want to donate flower crowns. I want to make flower crowns for Black women. Like, I'll bring flowers and pour into you in this way. Some people are like, oh, I would love to give you a hand massage. There are folks who come and volunteer talk therapy in the past. Like, there are folks who aren't Black women who are welcome. Bring a picnic lunch for yourself, maybe. Something I heard another comrade say or suggest for the volunteers and allies, but specifically, like, come to pour into Black women. Bring your gifts. Bring your heart. What do you have to give? What do you have to honor Black women? It is welcome, and we need you.
Yeah. We need you, and the great part about it is actually you end up having fun too.
Yeah.
It's not exactly drudgery. I mean, even I think it was last year or the year before, we had these Latino women that were actually running the child village.
Yeah.
And they volunteered to do that. But they were having fun, fooling around with the
Right.
kids and playing games and interacting with everybody, hearing the music.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the
that's
poetry and the samba lessons and whatever else is going on.
Right.
It was just a lot going on.
I think it's like a festival at this point.
Yeah. And the fact that it's so spread out, meaning the park is pretty big.
Yeah.
And also it's going from 11 to 4, and people kind of come in waves. It never feels crowded or like too much. It's not claustrophobic.
No, there's so much to do. And I feel like sometimes there are even times when I don't even get to like make it to the other side of the park because I'm like, oh God, there's so much to do over here. And you'll see when you arrive. Like I've been telling all my friends, please come get poured into. Like it's such a good time. It's such a good time.
I mean, I agree. And sometimes I feel sad that more people don't know about it. I mean, because people do come and they enjoy it. We have hundreds of people that come and enjoy it. But I just know that there are people that need it.
Yeah.
Especially right now because it's kind of a scary time in the world.
Yeah. Community is really important, especially now. Like to be able to gather with each other is just so important. And like to have a safe space that is dedicated to like us, to dedicated to our care, to our love, to our joy, to our frolic, to our whimsy. Like we need this space. We really do. And it's funny. I'm really glad every year in the past, the LA Marathon has been the same day as Black Women Are Divine. Luckily, it was last weekend.
Right.
But I like to roller skate the marathon. So like a bunch of.
Did you do it this year?
I did.
All 26 miles?
This year I didn't do all 26.
You did the
Last
13
year
mile,
was all
the half
26.
marathon. Dang.
So
I didn't know you did that. That's wild.
Yeah. So I literally last year skated 26.2 miles from like 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then came straight to Black Women Are Divine.
Okay.
And was like, we here.
The program. That's the program. So, well, and now you'll be in recovery phase.
Exactly.
We got news, traffic, and sports, then more with Yazmin Moet Watkins, poet extraordinaire, KBLA, Talk 1580.
She's reclaiming her time on KBLA Talk 1580. More First Things First with Dominique DePrima when we come forward.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. The race for former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's Georgia seat is headed to a runoff. Former Republican State Senator Colton Moore has conceded.
If you look at the poll numbers, they don't really look that good for us.
He came in a distant third. Black Democrat Sean Harris and Republican Clay Fuller topped a 22-candidate field, but neither hit 50%. They'll face off April 7th. House Speaker Mike Johnson is refusing to condemn anti-Muslim remarks from GOP Congressmen Andy Ogles and Randy Fine. Johnson says they were criticizing Sharia law, not all Muslims. Democrats blasted the comments, with leader Hakeem Jeffries calling Ogles a malignant clown. And former BET chair Deborah Lee will receive the Icon Award at the first Black Women in Entertainment ceremony on March 19th in Los Angeles. Lee is being honored for more than 3 decades of championing Black storytelling. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Visit Hard Rock Casino Tejon for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing. Drawings every Thursday in March. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, the closest casino to downtown LA. The excitement starts here at the new Hard Rock Casino Tejon.
Is this the
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The Clippers made it past the 500 mark Wednesday night and got a spectacular performance from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard dropped 45 points to lead the Clippers to a 153-128 win over Minnesota. The 153 is a season high for the Clippers, who won their third straight and 6 of their last 7. The Clippers are 33-32, first time over 500 since they were 3-2 on October 31st. Hard to believe that this team was 6-21 in December. Leonard was sensational. He made 15 of 20 shots and was 9 of 10 at the free throw line. Leonard has led the Clippers in scoring the last 7 games. Knock on wood, everybody, so this brother can stay healthy. The Lakers are back in action tonight. They play Chicago at Crypto.com. The Lakers are going for their 4th straight win. LeBron could be another game-time decision. He's missed the last 3 games with an elbow injury and a bruised hip. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
Febreze. New Febreze Air Mist has 50% more odor fighters and up to 30% more fragrance than the old formula. So now you can take on 100% more stinky odors, like sweaty gym bags, greasy cooking smells, and the after effects of the dog rolling around in something. Just spray, and new Febreze Air instantly restores just clean freshness. Smell you later, odor. Breathe happy, Febreze. La 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 la.
Hey LA, spring into savings with a special offer from LADWP. Now through March 31st, get a Flume device for free. What's a Flume? It's an easy-to-install home water monitor and leak detector that helps you catch leaks early and track water use. Don't wait. Order your free Flume before March 31st at ladwp.com/FLUME. That's ladwp.com/FLUME.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. At the heart of the Al Wooten Center's mission for good citizenship and academic excellence is a desire to ensure that every student avoids the kind of lifestyle and overcomes the kinds of challenges that led to the murder of Al Wooten Jr. In 1990, founder Myrtle Fay Rumpf opened the center in honor of her son's life. In 2026, they are serving more than 300 students in grades 3 through 12 annually online and on site at their youth center and other sites in the South LA area. The Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center takes a neighborhood approach to the revitalization and empowerment of a community in crisis. The Wooten Center provides free after-school and summer programs to help students in grades 3 through 12 attain grade-level proficiency and promotion, high school graduation, and college and career access and success. The Al Wooten Center focuses on academics, STEM, the arts, and so much more. Join them for an enriching experience that sparks creativity and nurtures young minds. Tap in at wootencenter.org. That's wootencenter.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hi, I'm Dominique DePrima, KBLA Talk 1580 host and African Focus Incorporated Cultural Ambassador. You probably know by now that every year our 2 organizations team up to lead a trip to the motherland. This June will be our 8th African Focus Trailblazers Tour, and it's not too late to join us. But if you've been thinking of going with us, now is the time to sign on before prices go up. Our current deadline is March 20th. Join us as we travel to a country widely considered one of Africa's most underrated destinations, Zambia, home to the towering Victoria Falls and the bustling capital city, Lusaka. Enjoy a visit to Botswana, known for its pristine natural beauty and stunning southern African wildlife. We travel in comfort with luxury accommodations, a variety of fun activities, and delicious dining. We do service with charitable work at a school and an orphanage, and we expand our horizons with cultural and historical excursions. To sign up now before our March 20th deadline, please call African Focus Incorporated at 310-676-7300. That's 310-676-7300. Or check out africanfocus.org. Whether it's in the community or traveling the globe, we move as family. African Focus and KBLA Talk 1580. Let's go.
We're not for everybody, but we're for everybody. You're listening to KBLA Talk 1580.
Yazmin Moet Watkins joins us. She is a poet. She is an actor, a writer, an activist. And I keep saying to everybody that we need more art in our life right now. That is the antidote. People power and the arts are the antidote to this moment in history. That's what I've decided. So I wonder if you might grace us with some of your art this morning, a poem.
I would love to. This poem is dedicated to Waukesha Wilson. She is someone who was taken far too soon by the state. And she's someone whose name we uplift often in our work. And I wanted to, this is actually a second poem that I've written for and about her. Today we honor our beloved, rally in her name, pour libations with our tears, love through the rain, feel our way through the pain. Where do we go with all this extra love? The love we remember, the love we hold so dear, the love so very near, our hearts swell and fill with picture-framed remembrances of Waukesha, a precious daughter, niece, sister, cousin, and mother. Memories fresh as the Jordans on her son's feet, the hair she always kept right, still full from Taco Tuesdays and seafood meals, recollecting the sound of her laughter, her raps, her song, her dance, reverberating all around this place. The sun shines through the storm, lights us a path, her kin protected and cherished by community, surrounded by revolutionary love and care. See how Weibo made sure her people were good, even from the other side. Her spirit here with us, even still today, feeds us, just as she used to feed the houseless, protecting all of us with Waukesha's law, helping other families around the country notify loved ones so that no one else has to experience the kind of unspeakable pain her family went through. And though we are strong, we fight back against systems that steal our people without notice. We fight back against police associations that keep killer cops from accountability. We fight back and hold each other tight. Wrap arms around her family and each other. Struggle in her name, love in her name. Waukesha Wilson, making use of all this sorrow, standing in the tradition of a radical Black resistance, knowing justice is an imminent success. We celebrate the life of Waukesha Wilson, her spirit ushering in the victory, building a just and free world for us all.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah. I got to interview her family and ask them just, what are some of the things that you loved about Waukesha and the memories that you hold? And these were like, I incorporated some of their stories, some of their things. They're like, I remember Taco Tuesdays. I remember, these moments where she would cook for us and cook for the community. And anyway, This poem was on my heart today. So,
yes. Well, thank you for that. And for people who would like to support you or hear more of your poetry, where can they find it?
Oh, yeah. I have a book of poems called A Vessel Born to Float. It's available anywhere books are sold. You can come kiki with me on the internet at Yazmin Moet Watkins, YAZMIN. MONET WATKINS. And also I'm not trying to make you cry all the time with these poems. So I also do comedy. I host and co-produce an all-Black improv show called Who All Gonna Be There right here in Lamert Park. It's at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center every last Sunday of the month. So March 29th is our next one at 7:00. Come through, come laugh.
Okay, so that's an improv show.
Yeah.
It's comedy, but it's improvisational. It's right here down the street from the station at Barbara Morrison. And it's the last Sunday of every month. What time?
7 o'clock. 7
p.m.
Yeah,
Sunday
doors
night.
at 7, show at 7:30. But do come at 7 because the seats tend to go fast, and I want you to sit if you'd like.
So that's good. It's popular. It fills up.
Yeah, it's a really fun show. It's all Black improvisers. We have a DJ. There's a call to action. And so we partner with We Love Lamert and BLMLA. We Love Lamert provides sort of like, here's the history of where we are and this venue and this space. And we hear stories of folks from Lamert. And then we also have a call to action that comes from BLMLA, whether that's coming to end police associations on Wednesday. It's uplifting the work that we do around police commissions, around all of the work. So it's such a good time, and all the improv is made up on the spot. You'll never see it again unless you watch the YouTube live stream. But
where does it stream? Does it stream on your channels?
Who all gonna be there? Yeah.
Oh, it has its own channel. It's not on Yazmin Moet Watkins.
It's its own thing. It's moving. It's growing. We have some really exciting announcements that I can't say anything about until April 24th. But it's really cool. We've been invited to the New York Comedy Festival and
Yay.
had a sold out show there, and we did the Outside Festival here in LA. And
Who's the we of this we?
I get to produce it with Kaya Dantzler, Moni Oyedepo, Jazz, and Heather Dowtry. And it's, we just have a good time. It's all Black women that bring this space to you every last Sunday of the month. And we've been doing it for a year now. So last February, or for last month's show, we had like a festival where we did like a community canvas sharing info about Black Women Are Divine, actually, and the BLMLA People's Budget. And we had an improv workshop for the community so folks could learn and play. And then we did the show, and we had a little after party with our DJ, and it was a really good time. So anyway, come through.
Come through. We need more stuff like that. I'm urging folks, because I get a lot of emails, DMs, and calls on this show that people are stressed out, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yesterday it was Iran's going to bomb California. Tomorrow it's, they're expelling Cuban doctors.
Right.
The day after that, taking your mama's Social Security. It's like very stressful. But to me, we are resilient people. We are descendants of resilient people, and of course I look to my father, the late Amiri Baraka, as inspiration, as the father of the Black arts movement. I feel like it's time for us to have a new Black arts movement right now, to make the commitment to use our art for liberation. And I think that's like the crux of, or the heart of everything that I do. It's, we can have fun and frolic, and we need it. We need it. And there is so much going on. We can't pretend like it's not happening. And I sometimes call it edutainment. Like, we can sort of like, we'll have a good time and also get free. Yeah. Well, I think, that's one of the things that I do love about Black Lives Matter Grassroots, BLMLA, and the chapters that I've encountered, is that there's this sense of joy. It's always serious. It's always about the work, but it's also like they might be line dancing. Yeah. You probably are there roller skating. You roller skated the whole Kingdom Day parade this year, right? I surely did, with bubbles. I was like, here's, sign this petition for Keith Porter, and say his name, and right, and exactly. It's funny because there are people who, if I was just handing them the flyer, they may have been like, okay, whatever. But on skates, like, it's almost like irresistible. Like, it's like you can't help but like be in joy. I mean, how many times in your life does someone skate up to you and hand you a flyer? Probably count them on one hand, I'm pretty sure. That's exactly right. That's exactly and definitely if we're counting the bubbles, that narrows it down. That narrows
How
it
could you
down.
say no? You're like, yeah, let me show up to the movement work with a smile. Like,
But you're aware. I mean, you follow the news. You go, you march in the marches. You know about Waukesha Wilson and Keith Porter. Black man, citizen, Angelino, killed by
ICE.
An ICE supposedly off-duty ICE officer. So how do you stay in that joy? How do you stay frolicking? How do you stay blowing bubbles?
A dear friend of mine, Tanya Ingram, one of my favorite poets. She passed shortly after my mom did, in 2022.
And by the way, I'm sorry about the loss of your mom.
Oh, thank you.
You're way too young to be losing your mama.
Man, both my parents dipped, and I was like, "Where'd you guys go? Like, come back." But also, we had a really good time while we were here, and I think I spend a lot of time, like, despite the fact that life can be really rough. Like Tanya said, I'd be lying if I said finding your joy wasn't a full-time job. She said, I'd be lying if I said finding your joy wasn't a full-time job. And I think every day I'm committed in some kind of way to finding and or cultivating joy, even if it's just skating for 30 minutes or blowing some bubbles or finding space to be grateful. Like, life is hard. And I hear Melina say it, like, it's still, like, it's a beautiful struggle, right? Like, there is community. There's joy in knowing that, like, we're working together to make the material lives of Black folks in our city better. You know what I mean? That, like, these small things, these small ways that we show up can and do make a difference. And it's, yeah. Like, I really try to stay in a space of gratitude for, like, what I have, what we do have, the time we have.
Joyous gratitude as opposed to the solemn kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, we have one shot at this life. We have one shot. And so I'm hopeful that all of us can just, like, squeeze all the good out and, like, revel in that for a little bit as much as we can.
Yazmin Moet Watkins is my guest. We'll continue the conversation when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
More of First Things First with Dominique DePrima when we come forward.
Warning, evacuation in progress. Leave the building.
It's a total takeover.
That's what I want.
On Friday, March 27th, KBLA Talk 1580 belongs to the women.
Are you ready?
All day long, from 6 in the morning to midnight, the mic belongs to powerful, accomplished women, and we are not letting go. Nothing but the voices of women who inspire, challenge, and move us forward. It's the women of KBLA Talk 1580, sun up to sundown. I'm Dominique DePrima, and I'll anchor the day with a 3-hour live panel from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the state of Black women in LA, followed by women talking to women all day long about the issues that matter most. Our hosts for the day include Jill Monroe, Adrian Shropshire, Dr. Melina Abdullah, Angela Reddick Wright, Raquel Graham, Angelique Francis, Tasha Thomas, Dr. Shalonda Crawford, Dion Raymond, and featuring special guest hosts Santita Jackson and Amanda Seals. This is Women's History Month, and we're not just celebrating it, we're amplifying it. Join us Friday, March 27th on KBLA Talk 1580, where women take over all day, all night. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580 and all of our socials for the rundown. You don't want to miss a single word. And happy Women's History Month from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
To my ladies.
I'll show you know how to work that.
You are the bomb.
Getting around LA doesn't have to cost a lot. Metro has fares that fit every budget. 20 free rides for qualified riders through the Life Fare program. Free passes for students with GoPass and affordable options for everyone in between. Wherever you're going, Metro's got you covered. Visit metro.net/fare programs.
Injured in an accident? Insurance not paying what you deserve? The Law Office of Hamlin will get you paid. Call 424-266-9175. That's 424-266-9175. The Law Office of Hamlin, your legal vibe for the culture.
They call it progress. But progress has a price. Land once held in black hands, taken, stolen, erased. Acres paved into highways, fields burned. Homes replaced by parking lots and broken promises. Every deed lost was a dream deferred. We talk about millionaires, but what about the millionaires that never were? The farmers whose soil was seized. The families who watched their inheritance disappear. The wealth that never had a chance to grow because its roots were ripped from the ground. They took the land, but never the legacy, because the soil remembers, and so do we. Every story matters. Our mission is to collect, preserve, and amplify these stories. If this is part of your family's history, visit blacklandlost.org/share your story and help bring us closer to justice.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Tired of being locked out of job opportunities and shut down by systemic racism? KBLA Talk 1580 stands with you in fighting for the rights of black workers, and we don't black down. The Los Angeles Black Workers Center is a dynamic alliance of workers, organized labor, community-based organizations, clergy, students, and scholars working collectively to improve the position of the black working class. The LA Black Workers Center takes a comprehensive approach to addressing the black jobs crisis. Their programs promote access to quality jobs, racial equity in hiring and retention, discrimination-free job sites, and they prepare black workers for employment in high-wage career track jobs. The LA Black Workers Center supports workers who need help protecting their rights on the job. They give workers access to quality jobs and remove systemic barriers to employment. And they are advocating for a fair deal for black workers in the new Los Angeles City Charter. To sign up for free career readiness training, get involved in organizing, or learn about union apprenticeship programs and trade registries, please visit lablackworkercenter.org. That's lablackworkercenter.org. Together, we can beat the black jobs crisis and build a more equitable Los Angeles. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The conversation continues right now with Dominique DePrima on First Things First.
Okay, Yazmin Moet Watkins, we've been saying we were going to do this for a minute and a half. And now you're here. I want to make sure you get a chance to say whatever you wanted to say when you showed up on this mic. So is there something you want to talk about, share with the KBLA delegation? Don't worry, I got questions if not, but I just want to make sure you didn't show up here. I didn't roller skate up to Crenshaw and did.
They're in my trunk.
Yeah, right, exactly. Without saying what you came here to say, what you rolled here to say.
I just, I am grateful that I get to do my art for a living, that I get to write and act and play and skate and scuba dive and explore. And I really hope that your lives have a degree of whimsy, that you make time for yourself unapologetically.
I mean, as a woman, and a beautiful woman, you don't worry about people thinking you're unserious?
No.
I'm like, if unbothered was a person. She's
not
like,
in the least.
No.
Not in the least. Especially because I know, I am intentional about showing up for my community. I'm the co-chair for the Arts and Culture Committee of Black Lives Matter Los Angeles. I am at the marches. I am at the meetings. I show up for my community, and I know that my community has my back as well. And I know that I'm on purpose and doing what I came to this life to do. And I'm so solidly rooted in that. So I'm like, okay, you're not serious.
Which came first, the poetry or the politics?
Ooh, probably the politics.
Yeah.
My mother was a gender and women's studies professor.
Okay.
And, it's just, she was from Berkeley, and
oh boy,
I know, right?
You know, I'm from the Bay, so you know,
right.
I know. But I mean that, and also that tracks. I believe that the children of the movement, right, whether it's your parents, your grandparents, or all of the above, your great-great-greats, even Malcolm X was a child of the movement.
Right.
His mom was an activist. Those are the seeds. To me, when people say, oh, we did all this work and marching and protesting, and what did it yield? whole
A whole
generation.
Yes.
A whole several generations, actually.
Truly.
Yeah.
That's it.
And more on the way.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That actually is on my like in the next couple years. Like I would love to like have a kid.
Okay. More children of the movement loading. Remind us how to follow you, how to get, your book.
Yeah.
And follow who all gonna be there, your shows. You've got all kinds of exciting performances coming up that we probably can't mention.
Not yet, but do follow. I'm on Instagram at Yazmin Moet Watkins, YazminMonet Watkins, and follow who all gonna be there. That's who all GON be there. Comedy, we have some really fun shows coming up for you. And make sure to follow BLM Los Angeles and come to Black Women Are Divine on March 15th. Come say hi in person. But yeah, I wish you a lot of joy in your life.
Black Women Are Divine, for the record, is Sunday, this coming Sunday. If you're in LA, they're actually in other cities too. So if you are somewhere where there's a Black Lives Matter chapter, you can go to blmgrassroots.org. But here in LA, it's at Norman O. Houston Park. You know, that park at the top of the hill that you don't know the name of.
That you might have smoked pot at.
From 11 to 4 on Sunday. And it's free. If you're a Black woman, everything's free. If you're not a Black woman, come and give something or volunteer and hang out and have fun. And all are welcome. And let's reclaim our divinity in the spirit of Breonna Taylor.
Yes, absolutely. Ashe.
Ashe, indeed. I think it's really an example of what we've been talking about, bringing joy, bringing fun into movement. Into movement spaces, Aloe Black, Medusa, whoever else you got cooked up for that stage that you haven't mentioned yet. And yet, we're there on behalf of Breonna Taylor and Black women.
That's it. It's like we can frolic and do the work.
Frolic, it's the word of the day. Can't get enough of it. Whimsy also. Yazmin Moet Watkins, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for the invitation.
Indeed.
Truly.
You all know what's up. Think Tank Thursday drawing to a close. And I think we've concluded with our collective brains that we're going to frolic more. I don't know if Tavis Smiley's going to be frolicking, but he's got a whole jam-packed show for you today. Some great information, some informative and powerful guests. So that's coming up. You don't want to miss it. If you want to keep talking when my show is over and I'm off the mic, you can join me, not just at Black Women Are Divine. You can hit me up on socials. I'm at Diprima Radio, DIPRIMA, and then radio on all the social media platforms, even YouTube. Like my mama, the great poet laureate Diane Diprima used to say, history is now. Like I always say, we're making it together. Until tomorrow, one love.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. The race for former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's Georgia seat is headed to a runoff. Former Republican State Senator Colton Moore has conceded.
If you look at the poll numbers, they don't really look that good for us.
He came in a distant third. Black Democrat Sean Harris and Republican Clay Fuller topped a 22-candidate field, but neither hit 50%. They'll face off April 7th. House Speaker Mike Johnson is refusing to condemn anti-Muslim remarks